Blue Sky family. Welcome back to the War Room. I'm Coach Riz, and if you're looking for volatility, you came to the right place. It is Wednesday, February 4th, and the market is officially drunk. We have a massive divergence in tech, a government shutdown on day 4, and Bitcoin fighting for its life. Here's what you need to know before the opening bell. The losers, AMD is getting hammered, nearly down 9%. They beat earnings, but the guidance was soft, and this market has zero forgiveness right now. The winners, Super Micro Computer, SMCI, these guys are up 11%. It is absolute euphoria. Rotation is real. Money is leaving AMD and piling into SMCI. Watch for the squeeze today at the open. All right, now let's check out the calendar for today. Let me pull up the calendar for you guys. Got a lot of morning news. So let's see, 8:15, we've got ADP payrolls. So the numbers are going to be messy because of the shutdown. And then 10 a.m. Eastern, we've got a big one. We've got ISM services PMI. Note, if you guys are a funded trader, you guys got to watch it. So definitely watch your trades. You do not want to get blown on drawdown, when that news drops. So let the algos fight it out and catch the trend. Now, let's see. Let's go on over to crypto for the morning. On the crypto side, it's do or die time. Bitcoin is hovering above 75,000 to 76,000 zone. The bears are trying to flush it. If we lose 75K, we could see a quick liquidation wick down to 72K. If you're trading crypto proxies like Coin or MSTR, expect them to be heavy at the open unless BTC reclaims 78K. NASDAQ. Morning game plan is NASDAQ is heavy. Tech is split. I'm looking for shorts on AMD pops if it can reclaim 215. And I'm looking for longs on SMCI to hold the pre-market highs. Definitely, keep an eye on, trade what's on your charts. Don't trade an opinion. Protect your capital, respect your losses, and let's get that payout, team. Market opens in about 25 minutes. Let's go ahead and get the morning levels up and get started with those. Get my levels up. Okay, we've got a breakout level on gold at 5,013. Your first take profit is at 5,119. Sell the reversal at 4,923. Buy the reversal at 4,743. A breakdown spot of 4,653 and a take profit of 4,547. Your ES levels, you got a breakout spot of 7,042, a take profit of 7,087, sell the reversal at 7,003, buy the reversal at 6,926, a breakdown spot of 6,887, and your first take profit is at 6,842. NQ levels for the day is a breakout spot of 26,088. Your first take profit is at 26,348. Sell the reversal at 25,866. Buy the reversal at 25,421. A breakdown spot of 25,199. And your first take profit would be at 24,939. And that is your morning market news as well as those market levels for NQ, ES, and gold. And don't forget, you guys can catch those each and every single morning inside the Discord. So don't be a stranger. Links are in the chat below. Make sure you stop on in and check those out because I drop those each and every morning. You can also catch those on my social. And good luck today, team. How's everybody doing this morning? We got an audience today. Two Nectarines, good morning. Good to see you. Amaro, what's up, Nacho? How's it going? Hey, how's the new job going for you, my friend? How's the new job going for you? Ooh, market is dipping here into the open. Sucks. Takes up too much time. I feel you on that. Hey, that's what happens when you're making the big bucks, bro. That's what happens when you're making the big bucks. You don't have no more time for anything. Oh man. Wow, the market is dipping. Looks like it's gonna dip into yesterday's lows here at the open. Jesus. This is disgusting here in the open. I can't trade how I used to. I feel you on that. That's just one of those things, though. I mean, it just happens to all of us. Sometimes we're not able to trade in the manner that we originally were and stuff. It's difficult. Because you know what you need and what you want. That's the hard part. Good luck. Good luck on that. The best thing I can say, Nacho, is just be patient. It will get better. Give it some time. Find your edge and the times that you can trade now, and hopefully you can get back to where you were. What's the current contract on silver? Silver. Let me see. Futures. Oh, and give me the. Oh, sorry about that. The current contract on silver is H2026. It takes some time. Like even me, like when I like changing from the morning to the midday. I mean, it's taking me a little bit of time, because it's not my time of day, So for me to like switch to like a different time frame in the day to trade, abruptly, it's taken me some time to kind of readjust and get everything dialed in again. It took me a little bit of time in the morning session as well, when I first started with the team. But like in everything else, you just have to be dynamic. That's just the way life is. It just throws curveballs at you. What can you do? The market is there. You just have to find how do you get back your edge. Man, I can't believe the market is bleeding off like this here into the morning session. Silver's got a nice move on it though. Definitely up 7.92% for the day. Whoo wee! I wish I had swung some calls. S&P breakout or fake out? Let's see what we got here. Key point: U.S. equities index futures mixed. Down S&P mostly green. Nasdaq 100 dips. January ADP and national employment 22K versus 48K estimates. Euro stocks 600 index up 0.4%. A dollar flat. Gold up 2.5%. Crude oil slips. Bitcoin sell off 1.5%. US Treasury yields edge up 4.29%. Bro, what is market? Use standards. Lots, bro. So the results are big. Uh, Hi, Rad. How's it going? Good morning to you. What market is? Okay, so we're trading futures markets. So we're looking at the futures market. So we're just going through some of the main indices in the in the U.S. market right now. So right now we're looking at Nasdaq. Not sure if you've traded Nasdaq before, but that's what we mainly trade on this channel. So through the live day, you'll see us talking about the Nas, maybe the S&P, sometimes gold, and every so often we mention crude oil. How are you doing today? What do you normally trade? What platform do you trade on? Love to hear more about you. Healing Queen. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm glad to have you here, Healing Queen. Great to see you. Good morning, LP. Good to see you. What is good, my friend? Hope you're having a good start to your morning. We got a pretty good audience here. Hopefully I can pack the house the way mine does. I just got to bring in, I got to bring in the showstopper though, right? That's what I got to bring in. I got to bring in the showstopper. Reverse card hit. I hope so. I hope that the reverse card got hit. I would love to see that bounce. Is that what you mean? Is that what you mean? LP, are you looking for upside today? You know, I would love to see a reversal. Now, the only thing that gets me, we've already had some monster days. You know, we've had some really great days in the market. Could we get, could we get a pivot, and will we get a decent trend today? That becomes the more difficult question. Is can we have a trend today, or will we chop in the range and it'll take us another day? UGO gift. Nice, nice. Yeah, you know, I caught a couple of longs at the Sydney Open and stuff. It took a good while though. It took hours for that breakout to happen. Look, check this out. It was disgusting. You could probably see my trades all here where I was trying to get out of this chop. You can see where I was I was fighting tooth and nail to get out of this chop. It was so much work. I must have gotten stopped out of like at least a dozen trades. At least a dozen trades. I swear. I was at my wits' end yesterday. I was just like, OMG, give me my money, give me my refund. Trading View ever give you an option not to buy or not to sell? Hmm, that's interesting. And you are logged into the platform. I see that. No, it looks like maybe could be. Are you using the app? It looks like you're using the app. It doesn't even look like you're using the browser. Might be a connection issue. I've never seen that like I've never had it like that with me though. Maybe it's a sign. It might be a sign. Oh, that's right. Now you have to hit the trade button. It's weird because I used to have the button that I could just sign in. Yeah, so the little arrows, the up and down arrows right there next to the trade of eight icon. If you hit those arrows, that should bring up your trade panel, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because even the desktop app is like that now. Like if I log out, I don't have the login button at the bottom anymore. I have to use one of these buttons here. Like press one of these when they're grayed out, and then it brings me my login window. Yeah, sorry about that. What a nightmare, right? It's like, but you know what? That's why we get here early, right, Nacho? That way, when you see that kind of stuff, you got time to kind of process it, figure it out, and resolve it. Early bird gets the worm. Bitcoin falls below 75K. Not looking too good here in the morning for Bitcoin. Riz the technician. Hey, if only you knew, man. If only you knew. Man, I was a tech for a long time before I started my businesses. Even when I had my company, I mean, I was still helping my field techs out and stuff like that. But I mean, it's just like Mike. Mike here is the guru. If anybody were to know the market, it's him. So he helps us along. So it's the same thing. Teamwork makes the dream work, right? That's what I always say. All right, we got about 14 minutes till market open. Let's get back over to NAS and let's see what it's doing. I've got a 4-hour support resistance at 25,354. We're still just riding along the 26 and under the 9 EMA. You can see that really here. You get those pullbacks into the 26 and then just swats it back down. Boom, pull back. Almost tapping the 200. I can't believe that we gave it up at 6 this morning. Oh, the early market session, I tell you. But at least that's a decent target for intraday. Looks like our high for the intraday would be about 25,514 here for the overnight session. We've got some decent, levels. Don't really want to see us tap that low, though. I'll be honest with you. I don't want to see that low tapped. I'd like to see us more on the top side of that. Hey, Granny May, good to see you. Good morning to you as well, ma'am. Good morning to you as well. Hope you're having a great start to your morning. Let's take a look at crude oil and see how crude oil is doing in the morning session. Down 0.05%. Still kind of ranging from yesterday. Hasn't made any real moves. Pushed up into the close, failed that into the open right away, retested that high, gave it up, and then just started to make lower lows into the euro session. I probably imagine that you'd probably have more ranging inside the crude oil sector for the day. How's it going, Yazan? Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you. Oh, you're welcome, Granny May. What you looking at today, Granny? What you looking at? We making money today? What do you trade, ma'am? Do you trade MNQ, MES, NQ, ES? Are you a gold granny? My mom's a gold granny. She's all about her gold. She loved gold. Live cattle futures. Man, the only live cattle I want is the one that's going to be put in my belly. Give me them tripas. Oh, there I go again talking about tacos. Man, somebody was making fun about somebody was talking about my taco thing. Oh, it was Breezy. Coach Breezy was laughing. He's like, dude, you eat like tacos like every day. And I was like, I kind of do. Tortillas are just stacked in the fridge. What can I say? If loving tacos is wrong, then I don't want to be right. Yeah, I'll stick with that. This is looking gross. This is looking so disgusting. It looks like almost a bear flag they could form on this. Jesus. Got about 10 minutes to open. Definitely not looking good. Thank you. NQ. I'm not that old. That's my character name. My husband trades gold and silver. Ah, I got you. Got you. No worries. No worries. I like it. NQ. Now you're speaking. Now you're talking my money sign. I like it. I love NQ. Nothing can make you or break you faster than NQ. But at least you know what? It gives it to you black and white. But if you know what you're doing, you can definitely make some money. And if you've been catching Mike here, he's been killing some killer trades. I think he said he was up like 80 G's already in just like the last few days. He's been trading G's. Talk about having some big shoes to fill here. My husband trades gold and silver. Right on. We've got a few gold traders here. I trade gold myself, occasionally, but Nasdaq is my poison. I gotta have that volatility. I gotta have that volatility, and I want it fast, fast. I want it sooner than later. So, you know, NQ lets me get in and get out. So, Nacho, you're running live cattle today? No wild hogs? See, I'm surprised nobody brought up wild hogs yet. Let's see what ES is doing. I think it was holding up a little bit better, but it looks like it's curling into the morning session as well. Let me open this up, unlock this. Crazy. I was hoping we would have been a little bit further up in the opening session, not this far down. The only thing the only thing that kind of gives makes me like this is that we're under my buy the reversal spot on my levels, but we are significantly below them, about 100, less than 100, no, more than 100 points, like 125 points below, and we're starting off on the bottom side. Mike might actually even like a position like this. All right, let's see what we do here. Well, we're back above that 4-hour support resistance line. That was at 25,354 mark. So, does look good. Okay. Okay. Catching that bid now. Can we get over the 200 though? We get over the 200, I'm going to see if I can take a position on this and maybe ride it up to VWAP. VWAP here is sitting at 25,419. I could put a stop at 25,340. Yeah, let's go for that. And I'm going to put my stop at 25,334. What support? I'm using the base from yesterday. So I'm using this 4-hour support, the 25,354. That's a 4-hour support that I have on my chart. I'm just being aggressive here in the morning session. I think we get a little bit of a pop here in the morning session. I mean, I could be wrong though, but I've already got my stop established on it. So, and we're not going into the morning session at a higher high. So we're coming in below the opening, the prior opening. So what I would like to see is if we can get to the 200, and then my next, you like that Mike gives a high and low. Gotcha. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have the same levels that Mike does, and Mike and I trade a little bit differently. So our strategies aren't exactly the same. Mike trades differently than I do. So I usually look for a pivot break. I look for the pivot break off of my support and resistance. And since we're going in, and I have my thesis is that I think we will have a bounce. So being that we're already at these prior lows, I don't think we're going to take out further lows because we've been selling in since 3 or 6 a.m. So 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've been selling for like 3.5 hours. So to me, I just don't think that we'll have a further, a longer trend of selling. In other words, so that's why I would say that. You said 25, 354. What would the bottom? Oh, so the bottom of that, the bottom of that would be down here then. So your next level would be at 25, 244. So like me, the way I would trade is I would be going for these two targets, and then my next target would be that next 4 hour support at 25, 526. So those are like that's how I trade. I'm trading level to level. So like we come down to that support, I'm taking the long off of it, trying to go to the next resistance level. So like if we broke below it and we got the candles to stay below it, then I would be going to the downside. I would be making the next level down, which would be 25, 244. So that would be my next level of support down on the 4 hour. Does that help? So usually what I'll do is I'll go out to the 4 hour support or 4 hour time frame. Sorry, this chart is just messy because I've been drawing on it and trading on it for months now, and you can see that now. You can see all my trades there, but you can kind of get a glimpse that as time has gone on, I have drawn my support and resistance lines. So that's how I play it. That's how I trade it. I trade it level to level. And you can kind of see, how you get that wick down, and it gives you that confirmation of where you might have resistance and support. So that's normally how I take my trades. I apologize. I know it's a little different than what you're used to. If you've been just hanging with Mike in the morning session, I apologize. Mike is having technical difficulties today. But if you do have any questions about how or why I'm trading the way I am trading, I'm more than glad to explain it. I hope that helps answer some of your questions. I'm gonna go ahead and move my stop into the money like I normally do. I usually always move my stop $50 in the money and let it go from there. Absolutely, absolutely. And it looks like our morning trade is working out for us so far, so good. Not too bad on. Yeah, we didn't get too bad a drawdown on it. What we drew down, what about $45 max? And I'm not gonna do that again. I'm gonna leave that out. So we're getting a nice little bounce here with less than a minute to go until open. You made your money for the day. You're out now. Well, congratulations. Congratulations. That's a great day, then. That's a great day. We're doing our job. Oh, man, we just got stopped out. Ooh, ooh, that's a nasty stop out right there. Yikes. And there's your opening bell, team. Man, that was nasty. Best wishes all. Thank you. Have a fantastic day, Granny May. Whoa. Wow. So much for that bounce here on the market. Looks like we're making a move to the downside. Probably will go for that 25 for 245 now. Well under the EMAs. Oh man, she is selling now. Oh, that is a nasty sell there now. Wow. Oh, that was quick. That was with the quickness they took us out on that trade. Holy moly. Yeah, that was an aggressive sell off here in the morning, right there at the open. Let's see how much further it dips down. There it is at 25 to 41. You're long 351. Oh man, I'm sure you got stopped out with me on that one, Bay Fisherman. Hopefully you had your stop in the money. 218 is PDL. No, not anymore. Yeah, it makes two of us. 218 is your point of interest. Prior day low, sorry. So prior day low at 218 is what Tiffany's looking at. Ooh wee. AMD is selling off, contributing to more of this sell off here in the market. All right, let's see if we pull back up to the 25,354. Looks like the market right now is tilted to the short side. Long off yesterday's lows, double bottom, perhaps. Maybe. Let's go to the 5. But with the bears this aggressive here in the morning, they might have control here for the morning session for a little bit. Yeah, because we dipped down. What we got that last 4 hour at 25 to 29. Big move coming up above 300. Well, now the market is bouncing. Let's see if we can get over the 200 now. Oh, thank you for the blessing, Jesus Saves 1985. I appreciate that. Little blessing don't hurt the trade. There it goes. Yup, tell me about it. I see it going. I see it going. You get the candle above it. I'm testing it now. Can we hold it though? Well, that's a nasty rejection there. Yeesh. Rejecting the 200. Okay, we're under. Yeah, I'm hearing some mixed reports about some issues with some of the trading platforms. You guys watch your trades. What? Oh, my trades aren't going through either. Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, let's see here. Oh, now I just went into two. Oh my God. I just hit that twice. Jesus. Oh, man. It's a nasty drawdown. I should have done this in M and Q instead of NQ. Volatility is rough. Okay. There she goes. Now she's holding. Come on, bounce this thing. Rip it. This is that yesterday prior high. Bounce to the tick. I think I was just too early on my long earlier. We'll see. I'm fair. I feel confident today that we'll catch a decent bid. We got to get over that 200 though. Still struggling at that 4 hour support resistance. That 25 354. Just don't want to give. Come on, get up there. There she goes. There she goes. Come on. Oh, there goes the bid. Come on. Yup. It's the rest of the market that's struggling. Tech is struggling. AMD, chip sector. Let's open up the heat map and let's take a look at what's happening in the market. Maybe we can get an insight. I mean, there is a lot of green, not as much red as we've seen in prior days. So that's definitely a good sign. Silver up 5% on the day. Nvidia, AVGO. It seems like chips are kind of hurting us right now. You know, you got Meta, Oracle, PLTR, Netflix ain't doing great, IBM down. So all those are contributing to some of this downside. And there goes NQ pulling back down again. What is ES doing? Let's move over to the 9 minute. ES also rejecting. Testing VWAP right now. Let's see if it holds though. You can get that push up. We've got another 4 minutes until the orb high completes. Let's get in the 15. Pull my orb high level from days ago. Put that right there. And where's my low marker? I don't even see the low. I don't even see the low anymore on here. Did I delete it? I feel like I did delete it or something. Pretty volatile morning though. Your wick low is going to be down at that 4-hour support at 25,226. Orb high will be at 25,392. Let me make a copy of that. Paste that. I don't even know where the other bar went. I have no idea where it went to. All right, that's better. That's better. Okay, NQ long is holding up decently. The spread of the market is tough for sure. Definitely with the volatility. You guys be careful with those entries. Just take your time. You know, we got a whole lot of trading day left. Plenty of time of the day, so don't feel rushed. You know, we're only, you know, what, 23 minutes into the morning session so far, so anything can happen. Dang, they just rejected that. They just swatted that right back down. Oh man, the Bears are not giving up. $390 has to break. Yeah, we can't get above that right now. Either that or maybe we'll putter around here for a little while before we make the leg up. Wear out the Bears. Just gather the Bears so that we can get it. We'll see. And we're still kind of consolidating here. That's a lot of volatility. He probably is. He's probably short on the market right now. Yeah, there she goes. PMI is slightly above forecast. So we're getting the prints off ISM numbers right now. That's what's at the bottom of my chart. Oh, this is Black Cat L3 Banker Fund Flow Oscillator. If you'd like it, I can share with you a link. It's a free indicator. Let's see. Copy that. Dang, Steve. There you go. You can find that indicator there. Like I said, it's a free indicator you can grab as well. Hopefully I don't get banned for it. Yeah, I don't even know if I can post those. Okay, I think you got it. If you need it, I can DM it to you. I just don't want to get in trouble with the team. And sometimes linking to external sites is frowned upon, so definitely don't want to get in trouble. All right, let's see. We're gonna hold this. Bulls are fighting though. We've had a lot of selling, even last week, earlier in the week as well, this week. So I would imagine that we would have some alleviation from some of that. Still in that range though. Come on, push it. You know you're going to. There it is. Added more at the 300 long filled again. Right on. Yeah, I'm long in my own personal accounts as well. I'm long, and then I've also got XSP 698 calls for today. So they were 15 cents when I picked them up. They're sitting at 25 cents right now. So 26 cents. So I'm up 73% on those. Come on, let's get that orb high and let's rock and roll. Let's do it, Bulls. Come on, take this market. Hey, you got a good entry on that bait fisherman at that 300 mark. Hmm. A lot of selling pressure. The Bears are trying to suppress this thing, but if they can't dump it, the Bulls will take the market. You can see that with the ES. Let me take a look at the Russell. I haven't even scoped out the Russell this morning. Yeah, it's doing the same thing. Not much difference. And if you guys like my charts, you can always ask for my charts, and I'm more than glad to share it with you. Oh, looks like NQ is pushing down again. Oh, it's selling again. Jeez Louise. I should have stopped out on this. I shouldn't have let it get in such a drawdown. Let the Bears fully have it now. And some of the chips are starting to sell further off. I need to get out of this. I need to get out of this. It's going to dip further. No sense in staying in this anymore. Already lost enough money on that position. Oh, lordy, lordy, lordy. All right. Let's just take our time and kind of reset. That was a good podcast. Oh, thank you. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen our podcast, we have a fantastic podcast on YouTube and anywhere else, Spotify, anywhere else you can catch a podcast. So don't want to miss that. You can find Coach Becky, Coach Matt, Justin, and myself there on the Skycast. So make sure you guys tune in. Some fun stuff there. We've got our next one coming up next week on Monday. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Love feedback. We're also looking for members. So, feel free to DM whoever you'd like from the Blue Sky staff if you'd like to be hosted on an interview and, be able to talk a little bit about yourself, how you trade the market, or maybe your feedback on, what has helped you here in Blue Sky or anything else like that. Definitely love to have you folks, join us on that. Ugh. There's that cell. Jeez. All right, let's see. We're getting back to that low. She's 10. I know, right? Affluent, been trading since he was 8 years old. Asked for a video game. His mom and dad bought him a stock trading game. You guys got to hear that story. You guys have to hear that story. That story is amazing. I love it. I love it. Parents giving their child something they think is a game and then ends up being a tool that's going to allow them to change and kind of shape their future. I love that. It is an inspiring story. I wish my mom and dad would have given me something like that, but I got different skills, Mom and dad were entrepreneurs, so that was my calling for a long time. But I would have definitely enjoyed to have been a pajama trader at my mom and dad's house. I can only imagine how crazy it would have been, though. That's a nice little bounce back here on the market. Man, they just bounced off that 4-hour support. Jeez Louise. Look at that. Just bounced off of 25,242. I'm going to wait because, I've already taken a hit here in the morning session. So we need to regroup. I'm going to wait until we're over. I want to wait until we're over VWAP before I try to make another attempt at a long. I know this is about where Bay Fisherman's entry was. He was at that 300 mark that if we got there, he was going for it again. But the Bulls are here. I mean, the Bears are here, though. Got to cut the grass at 8. My dad wouldn't let me cut the grass. He would always complain and get all frustrated because I wouldn't cut it exactly like he wanted. But he could never explain to me what exactly he wanted. So it was always up to me to kind of guess whatever, vague feedback he'd give me. Trade of 8 seems to be back up now. Thank you, sir. No, my dad was real cryptic. Like you'd ask him a question, and he'd tell you something just. I remember once and when I was in Catholic school, I asked him what the ark was, and he told me it was a yacht. The nuns didn't like that. The nuns did not like that. Watch 270. Thanks, Steve. Man, leave some for us, bro. I can't even, man, see another day. Not a signal, nothing. 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 He won't tell me to go long, go short. Please, man, please. I will give you 95% of my gains, bro. Please. He ain't gonna give me nothing. Yup. No love, bro. No love. Ignored. You know, can't even get a trade tip. Nothing. I'm still waiting. I still have not gotten a response to a single DM I've sent to Steve. I'm still waiting. December 3rd. I still haven't received a response to a single DM I sent him. Let's see if he responds. I don't think he's gonna respond. There's that orb low we just broke below. Oh man. We should have went short on that instead of me messing around on chat. His sounds just don't say which way to go. Come on, man. Give us a direction. I told you, bro. It's rough. It's rough, man. Like chopped liver over here, bro. All the time. That's even to say I took a bath. It's not like I smell. Trade of 8 on, but no connection with Trading View. Oh, that's probably, man, smell like money. Smell like money, honey. Oh, there's our next support. Oh my God, and it's just going for it now. Wow. Yup, Amoro. Our dreams of a Lambo are gone. My dreams of ever owning a car or anything like that, just down the toilet, bro. Just right down the toilet. Gave up on that one. I miss my cars though. I do. I miss my cars like big time. I miss them so much. Not even funny. No, it's pretty funny. I bought my son a BMW i3. Well, it's not even funny. It's kind of crummy. Like my son was at school yesterday, and some parent drove up next to him and said, cute car. It's like making fun of him in his BMW. I was just like, there ain't nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with the car. People are just hurtful and mean. They don't care. He's a good kid though. He didn't do anything to anybody for him to deserve that. But I guess, people are entitled to an opinion, I guess. I feel bad for him though. My kids ain't like that though. My kids aren't like that. I didn't raise them like that. That's the only bad thing. Dang, man, this thing is dumping. How do we get into this? Hmm. Hmm. Dang. Oh, we're at the breakdown spot here now. Sheesh. Man, it's already too late. It's gonna be another day like that of just selling. It's gross. He built you too. That sounds like a good dad right there. Then that sounds like a great dad right there. Oh, what a nasty sell off here in the morning session. Whoo. Well, that's a heck of a bounce right there on the market. That is a heck of a bounce right there. Jeez Louise. They just stepped out of nowhere and pulled that back up, didn't they? Long at 6,915. Right on. I don't think we're done with the selling though. And we could be. All right, is this the pullback on it? I remember when I had a dad. That makes two of us, bro. I remember when I had a dad too. It's pretty sad. Even though mine's still alive. But that's another story. PML 025. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty sad, but yeah. We all have our stories, right? That define us and make us who we are, right? So it's just part of my story of who I am. It's all good though. I've got some fantastic kids and a great wife, so that makes up for it. And at least I know who I don't want to be, so that's easy for me. Woo! Wee! Look at that. They're gonna rip this back up, or are they gonna dump this back down? Okay, can we take this back down? Wow. Wow. I guess I am a rando. I am Sabrando. It's all good though. It's all good. Holding 10 points long on ES. Great job. Yeah. Let's see this. Where's the NQ or blow? Can we get back above it or will we reject? Dang. Where's your mic today? Yeah, he was having technical issues this morning. Yeah, it looks like I caught it wrong again. It's been like that the last 2 days. I've been struggling the last 2 days. Yeah, I just got that wrong again. God. Oh man, oh man. Did you get that? Yeah, I'm getting tore up today here in the New York session. We're back above the orb. Okay. Okay, bulls are stepping in. Can we hold this orb though? Today is quite fast. Yeah, it's fast. It's fun when it's a trend day. Yeah, usually it doesn't feel like it right now. Pretty choppy morning. I have anxiety, and New York kicks that shit into high gear. I like Asia and London. My husband likes the New York Open. Yeah, I'm a mixture of it myself. Yeah, I can understand that, especially if you've been on the road most of the day and stuff. What was I looking at? Kick. Took some at VWAP. Pull back on ES. If that 192 keeps holding, should be good on the long for a bit. Yes, I got some trades in when we got stopped at the yard on my mandatory breaks. I'm usually here just watching and learning. Yep, I feel you on that. That I don't think that ever ends though. I think that always happens. And it's just a continuous process. Learning and growing and stuff as a trader. Still defending 192. Yeah, I see that. The EMAs were starting to cross over, but we're still struggling at that orb low here on NQ. Again, that orb low is at 25,231. See if we can take the short off this back to the downside. I'll put my stop at the prior candle high and see if we can get back into the lows. Let's see if the bears will take it and push it back down. Yeah, this is so volatile. Whew. There we go. Sounds like gold and silver are starting to break down. Pushing 5,004 now. There she goes. Come on, get it down. get it down. All right, let's put our stop in the money. We're so wicky for being, into the morning session. More than half an hour into the morning session is still pretty darn wicky. Yup, Steve's indicated that you missed the trade. I don't get to hear his. I don't think I can hear his. Can I hear it? Oh, I have it muted. Okay. Dang! I was. Sheesh. Cheese and rice. The Bulls are here. The Bulls are here. They are trying to pull this back. Oh man, I got stopped on that. Oh my god. Oh man. Bulls are trying. Come on, let's get that push low. They can't get above 236. It's over for the Bulls. Yeah, I see that. Let's see. It looks like the Bulls want to get it though. They're trying. They are trying their darndest. Well, it looks like I'm gonna get stopped out on my short as well. Looks like we're gonna bounce here. Is that groundhog code still good? I try to use it to make a styling. I think the groundhog code is expired already. Yeah, I think that's already expired. And there goes the market to the upside. Maybe. Oh yeah, it's rhythmic only. Thank you. Thank you for that, RQ. Appreciate that. Have we had any new sales drop? Let me see if there's anything new. Announcements. Let's see. Oh, that's a trade of 8 stuff. He does. Sorry, he's a top dog over there in support. Nope. Dang, bro. They will not let this thing just dump. I guess we're done for the day for the shorts. Yeah, it's still defending. Still defending. Yeah. Oh man. Silver trying to dip further. We've got some new intraday lows on gold here now at 4,970. See what Nasdaq is doing. Nasdaq is still trying to inch up over the 200. Can it get above it though? That is the real question. So far, it's been a choppy morning. Hasn't been doing anything. 28 points long now. Now long on ES. I feel you. Oh, there goes NQ, ripping up. Mm-mm-mm. No, we're the bulls. And they just gave that up. Now we've gotten slow. Now it started to slow down again. This might be just a little pullback though. Back testing that orb low again. You know what? I'm going to try to get involved here. Let's see if we hold the orb low. I'll put my stop at that prior wick low. Let's see if it holds at 26. Doesn't look like it. Looks like I'm going to get instantly stopped out on this position. Plus 40. Sheesh. Okay. Volatility is through the roof today. The market just doesn't want to do anything. Gold is starting to dump. Bitcoin's still consolidating. ES looks like it might be making that push up as well. We will see. Let's see if they can hold yesterday's lows. They're trying. The bulls are trying.
Announcements are currently suppressed because the sessions, Globex, and First Hour have concluded. Active session service available for intraday until 4 p.m. To enable announcements, select the respective announcement group, then place your finger on the reader to continue.
Oh my God. Stop that again. Dude, what is up with your spam on the channel, man? Get out of here with that. Whew. Man, that was a nasty sell. Yeah, gold is crazy volatile right now. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is a nasty sell on gold right now. Cheese and rice. This is the market is going to go, though. It looks weak. The market doesn't look strong. Not for upside. I don't know what is it going to take. We're 2 minutes into the London Power Hour session now, team. So don't forget about that. Yes, you're correct. You're correct, Bay Fisherman. Silver did have a nice pop from the overnight session. Dang. they're gonna stuff this thing further down, aren't they? Looks like we're about to go now. Come on, get out of here. Get out of here. Wow. We should have a nasty sell here.
Order filled. Exit. Order filled. Target filled.
Sheesh. Yeah, definitely. I don't blame you on that. It is catch up. Rough, rough session here in the morning. Still proceeding to sell off. I've been trying to find something I could get into. I took a bunch of cuts trying to take longs and stuff, and then my shorts I got stopped out, and I'm just yeah, not another not a great day for me today. It's been rough like that. Like the last 2 weeks, I've been struggling. Man, so many spammers on the streams today. And it looks like we're gonna push into the low of the morning session. Let's even get into that 25 108 mark. That'd be good if we can get there. That's a pullback and a half right there. Whoo-wee. Talk about a fake breakdown, and now they'll pop back up. It's crazy. It is crazy. Yeah, I know, Bay Fisherman. I'm responding to your DMs right now. The short got annihilated. Yeah, tell me about it. It's okay though. $300 and two 1 minute candles with three micros. I kind of like it when it goes in my favor, but damn, volatility. Yeah, definitely. The volatility is tough right now. It's been a volatile session. A lot of fighting within. Sorry, team. I'm just responding to Bait Fisherman. He just has a bunch of comments and stuff, so he's just going back and forth about how I'm doing my job. So sorry about that. So we were on the 15, just see what we're kind of doing. lack of depth sucks. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like I missed that. I've been here in chat with B Fisherman, so sorry about that, team. Ooh, man. No, the market is kind of getting slower, looks like. Not getting that same push. Still kind of consolidating down here. Is this where we're going to have our base? Or are we going to get lower? I think we should see lower lows. It's just how long is it going to take for us to get there? I missed my short off that orb low break. I'm going to grab myself another cup of coffee. I'll be right back to you. There's that bid on the market. There's that pullback. Let's see how long this pullback lasts for us before it inches further down. All right, sorry about that, team. Got my rocket fuel. All right. Let's see. Let's go to the 9 here. Huh. Bottom of the trend. Coach Becky, come on up.
Morning, guys. How's everybody?
Hey, good morning, Coach
Bouncy
Becky.
dick.
Good to see you.
Good morning. Gosh, a lot of movement on both sides today. Yes, and then Q. Wait. Good morning, Tiffany. What's up, guys? Gosh, it sells in gold and silver. I know, right? I feel like it's got some bearish energy today. Solid morning for the Bears. Although
Yeah,
I made money on the long.
Did you?
Yes. I know. And then it sold right after I got out of my early long. Okay, well, bought them out.
It's been a challenging morning, to say the least.
Yeah. I feel like there's so much stop out movement here.
Order filled. Order filled. Exit.
Should see the next leg down on gold here pretty soon.
Order filled.
Sliding. Gold and silver both all morning. No bull buys.
Nope. No bull buys.
A little more back and forth on the other indices, but not on gold. I blame Matt. I know, right?
You blame Matt.
I don't think he's shorting it though. I'm sure he's looking away. Side-eyeing it. But, sometimes a strong retracement in a strong instrument, just creates opportunity, right? Bigger picture, anyway.
Exit.
The Dow was a little stronger today than ES and NQ.
Was it? That means the Russell was probably dumping harder.
Order filled.
Mm-hmm.
Exit.
There goes NQ pushing finally.
Yeah, broke the low there, NQ, yeah. ES not far behind.
Order filled.
Where's his breaking?
Setting up nice Thursday.
Yeah, for tomorrow. I hear what you're saying, Ace. If we have a tight, annoying day today, we could get a nice trending day tomorrow, right? See, we'll see if the Bulls want any part of this. I am not trading right now, although.
Oh, and there's the cash register.
That was a target.
Yep, that was a target. How many more
I'm not
targets
sure about
does he
Mike
have,
this
though?
morning. Yeah. Three targets below. We're heading towards what, 25.
Mm-hmm.
Nice round number, not far below us.
Nope, still more.
There's a lot of support down around that 25,000 on NQ, so see if she wants to get down there and test it a little deeper.
The Russell is at my buy the reversal spot, actually. Not NQ though. NQ's got a lot more to go.
Yeah. Yes, I liked that support zone that it bounced off of an hour ago, but we're back down there now, and we'll see if it breaks in the second try here or not. Just
Well, since
support from
we've broken
yesterday.
down this much, I would imagine that we could possibly see that 24,939 that's in my morning levels. So
Mhm.
if folks are looking at my morning levels, the breakdown from 25,199 should take you down to 25,939. I'm sorry, 24,939.
Yeah, makes sense. Everything's curved down now. The bands and the MAs, and they were flat for a while this morning.
Mike is having technical issues today, so he'll be out today. Hopefully, he'll be in tomorrow. Well, yeah, hopefully, he'll be in tomorrow. We'll find out.
I think he spent quite a bit of time this winter upgrading and adjusting his system. So there could be some bumps with that, and you get all that. When you start to change things, sometimes it's fussy. Thanks for saying that, Tiffany. Yeah, they're getting pretty good about being consistently placed on YouTube by the next morning. So definitely the replays are out there. But thanks for trying to come. It's hard with the times, Like I really like all of the coaches sessions, but like Breezy's in the Blasky's in the evening are so hard for me because that's like prime kiddo time. So we could do what we could do. But thank you. Yesterday we talked about like adjusting your money mindset and thinking about how you think about money as a tool and how you can upgrade um, the way you think about everything to be a little bit more steady as a trader. Good. Yeah, I think they're trying to organize the different videos from different content that comes out and organize it so you can find it all. Honestly, you guys, like doing the Tuesday labs has been really good for me because every time I decide on a subject, I like research it and dig into it, think about what I've done, and so it actually helps me be stronger because I'm basically just putting more energy on something that I think is helpful. So I actually really, it's like a win-win for me. Yeah, still hasn't broken the low this morning, but definitely angled down.
Yep, I see that.
Going into funded. Yeah.
Still got a lot more
Well,
downside.
yeah. It hasn't really like busted out of the initial balance. NQ has a little, but ES hasn't. Tiffany, I love that. Yeah, I think it's the more we can think about like how we want to behave and who we want to bring to the charts and how we want to, trade our best system always and stay steady. It helps to put energy in that mind frame. And going into funded, it's like a new level, but just always remembering like that what got you there is means that you're justified to be there, and so your system works, and hold to the system, hold to the risk management. Just let one day, one trade, one good trade at a time. Plus, like, let them grow steadily too. Like when you're growing up accounts, like try, I think the energy is better spent, letting it grow slow and steady versus pushing hard when you get to a new level. I think that's where some of the risk comes in of the excitement of a new level and wanting to just make it fly to the moon. But easing in is generally a little more steady.
Mm-hmm.
My trade session now, bringing my psychology into it. Always right there for me. Yes, it's still pushing that energy down. It's like gold and silver are pausing a little here, but still down.
We should get further down. Maybe we can get down to 25, 27. So the bears want to take us down. That's also the previous month low.
the market likes to retag those higher time frame levels,
Mm-hmm.
especially when we have a directional energy like right now.
I didn't get my pullback to be able to get in on this.
Yeah, NQ definitely broke yesterday's low.
Announcement group, intraday, equities, futures, options on, futures, and tangible commodity futures.
Yeah, I think it was definitely a bearish sign when NQ broke yesterday's low early and did a little retest, and now it's sinking.
Mm-hmm.
Bearish sign. Nice work, Tiffany. Like that's such good attention to like being steady and staying on track with what you want to do and micros and breathing. Like that's really sounds like a really strong approach. Nice work. I think it's easy to get off course, but as long as you know, recognize and course correct, like that's the game we're in, you know? That's the human part of this. Go. I have a 6903 as a pretty strong support level on ES. So I'm curious if it's going to tag it or not on this push here. Needs to break the initial balance low here at 11 and then right there.
A slow bleed though.
Order filled.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely that we got the direction of the morning thus far, but it's, you know, we'll see. NQ is a little bit stronger for the Bears this morning than the others, leading the pack on that. Meta, what's Meta situation? They pulled back again. Yeah.
Yeah, Meta's down 2.5% for the day.
Right. I got an alert on them this morning. Yeah. They took back pretty much all that earnings pop now. We're back kind of where it started. So a heat map, I think, has got some red.
Exit.
AMD's earnings are today. Did they already happen? Or are they later? I need to look.
Order filled.
Dang,
I
okay.
can't answer. Not it,
We're
but
at the cash
hey.
register.
They fell into the support. Now the Bulls are trying to defend here.
Yup.
Exit.
It's about the right time though. If they want to pivot this market, they got to do it now. Otherwise,
Yeah, I'll keep sliding.
you're gonna see that next leg down. Looks like silver is also starting to catch a little bit of a bid.
Yeah. Silver and gold both. This candle is holding for the moment anyway. AMD earnings has still got smoke. See, I'm trying to pull it up, and my computer is like slow right now. It's trying to keep up with life. Thanks, Ace. I pulled up the chart for AMD, and I was sure that they must have missed, but it's been decoupled. You know, when they smash their earnings, it does not necessarily be inclined to be a bullish move.
Definitely. Yeah, comparing like SMCI and some of the other chips, AMD to NVIDIA, very different.
Yeah.
But then again, AMD is a lot cheaper, so that might be the reason why you see more volatility in it, versus NVIDIA.
Right.
Oh,
Order filled.
yeah. Mhm. All right, let's see. We're over the 26 now.
Mm-hmm. Like the body on ES for the New York candle is still quite small, which, yesterday we got a good size range as we did the day before.
Mm-hmm.
So might have this annoying tighter day shaping up. Guys, part of the reason why I'm done trading is I'm having technical issues today too. I was in a trade and my system froze and my internet went down. Thank
Oh
goodness my target was
no.
hit. Yeah, and right now I was just trying to pull up the earnings and it froze for, I don't know, the whole time. And so I just shut it down on that Google search. Like, come on.
Really?
Yeah, like what happened?
It's almost like what happened to me the other day. Is like all my charts get kind of wonky, that I can't adjust my charts, and then like one of my charts will pull out of the rest of them, and I got to restart my PC. It's weird.
Crazy. I think it's because I still have everything up, like all my trading systems and
Exit. Order filled. Order filled. Exit.
I guess that was just a little pullback for the next leg down. That's how she says it. Exit.
exit. Well, the Bulls had a try there. It looks like there's still Bears are defending.
Yeah.
AMD is still sinking.
Need cheap into Google's earnings. It feels like it. It feels like that's about what we're gonna get here. Oh man. Yeah, there goes the Russell further down.
Yeah, Bulls can't grab this thing yet.
Nope. That's awesome. That's awesome.
NQ Nasdaq target group CH1 tiers 3 through 5 in play, possible by 16:59 Eastern, the 6th of February. This is not
High
a short trade.
quality
Conditions confirmed.
liquidity
2
run
of
are
3.
hard to trade. Yeah, no kidding.
Right.
Yeah, I'm down.
Exit
today.
NQ Nasdaq. This is exit point intraday I3 on the at B5051.
I think it was checking that 25.050 level. ES is right there at the low of the day so far for ES. See if she wants to go down to that near 69,000.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
Ace,
That's
we
why.
will.
That's why we got stop losses.
Oh, I think I think it's more than that, Ace. You know, I got some comments that are kind of disheartening, and you know, it's kind of bummed me out for the day. You know, so sorry, Ace.
Human, man. It's real. To like experience it. That's right. That's right, Ace. See? We love you, Riz. And you're a boss trader. And you lead the community every morning with good energy, good reads, good levels. Very grateful to be on here with you.
All right, we got like 9 minutes till London Power Hour. How can we get in on this? Do we need to? We got to get out of this range here.
Still sliding. Yes, and Q, gold, silver. Tricky though, we're at the bottom of the day. We're so far today, and about 2 hours into the session. So there's plenty of room, but still, but also evidence of some fighting.
I guess there's no.
Alternative intervention, price banding, range adjustment pending, type, range expansion, applies to market-wide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have range expansion to the downside.
The bears are a good time when you can get in and hold on and she just slides, but some wicks. Although silver and gold right now pushing.
Yeah, my put's on silver or green right now. I'm up like 20% on them. Or my short on gold.
Okay. Beautiful. They've been falling more steadily than ES and NQ, and from how I see it, but still young. These bulls are sure trying to hold this support. Oh.
Yeah, they are.
You called it about this timing being a potential pivot time on a day. That's funny, Ace. Bye-bye. We we want some prettier movement. Get out of here.
No, we're trying to get them out of here, Ace. We're trying to get them out of here. We got 5 minutes for those pesky Brits.
Across the pond. I'm terrible at imitating accents, you guys. I can't even. I prefer
Q Nasdaq target
Hey.
group C
All right, well, we can't.
1 tiers
We don't-
3 through 5 in play, possible by 16:59 Eastern, the 6th of February. This is info only, not a short trade. Conditional trigger confirmations 2 of 3. Acting on this message alone may destroy you.
Okay. But that's my favorite. Acting on this message alone may destroy you. That's my favorite thing I've heard all day. I'm gonna have to repeat that somewhere. Also, Ace, you get to stay. We don't, you get to stay. On this message alone may destroy you. Oh my god, seriously, I'm okay, Ace. It's not just me who found that hilarious. I'm like literally writing it down because that was amazing. I feel like those words for life, you know? Please don't act on one message alone. Weigh all your factors. Have some patience. But also, it could have been right. So, with a grain of salt. You guys know those long musical instruments to give little kids? It's like a flute, but not. Well, a recorder. My 3-year-old is playing the recorder. So if you guys hear that, let me know and I will take it from him. He's in the other room, just blasting away on it. But I don't think my mic will kick me up. A cup of tea. I know, right? Like, I have a directional mic that's supposed to only pick up like where my face and voice comes from, so it should keep his recorder music quiet, but let me know.
Yeah, it sounds fine. You barely could even notice it. Yeah, it's not too loud. But then again, I only have my earbud in my left ear, and my left ear's hearing is like, I think I can only hear like 25 or 30% out of that ear.
Okay, so you got us on the quiet side. I like that. Smart. You can focus better.
Yeah, that one's a little quiet. The other one is like perfect. You thought it was Steve's flute?
Making sweet music.
KKS, you already know. Steve only drops in when he has those massive gains.
Yeah, it's my older kid's flute. And so Jacob, when the big kids are at school, the 3-year-old literally messes with all of their stuff. And I just am trying to like keep the peace and not let him break stuff. This is my life. He just literally takes full advantage of brothers being gone and to steal everything. My oldest was hunting his AirPods for days, and I was like, did you ask Jacob if he took them? And so he goes and asks the 3-year-old, and the 3-year-old just walks into his room and pulls his AirPods out from underneath his stressor. Okay. See? Oh, thanks, Ace. See, he's teaching us. I like it.
Yeah, it's funny.
I still would butcher it though. Water. Water. Oh my gosh. Jaja. Cheese backed securities. I mean, sounds amazing. Cheese and wine. I know Wisconsin is our cheese variety in the US. I don't know if we could have a US that's only from Wisconsin though. I don't know. All right, Bulls. What are they gonna do now? They're trying. They're making a play. This
Yeah, I
last
like
15
it.
minutes on ES and in Q close bullish. We'll see.
Yeah, there's a rejection yet again.
This is where the it might wreck you comes in.
Mm-hmm. Or it'll fake you out.
Yeah. That it's holding. I mean, the earlier push up was just a retracement for another leg. Today's young.
It looks like it was. Let's go for that. Put the stop above that 4-hour support resistance. Let's see if we can take it down.
That was a fun fact, Jaja. I like it.
Come on, don't stop me up. Yeah.
Trying to hold. Ooh. It's tricky to get in on either side right here.
Mm-hmm.
But it was, you know. On my stochastic, this last push down gave some bullish divergence. I don't always factor that in, but you know, something to look at.
Yeah, especially being so oversold on the day. Again.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the New York session hasn't seemed interested in upside. They've been more interested in downside moves.
Right.
Market anomaly reported. S, Q, 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 Pro shares, ultra short, triple leverage, exchange traded fund, impact, options, and long-term equity anticipation securities under 91 days.
Full port SQQ. Go for it, RQ. Go for it, Joe. Damn, they're bringing us back down, it looks like.
I feel like Aaron, there is a point that it does chop around at the initial balance ends, especially on days kind of like this of they want to fight there, you know. The directional will defend the push and the rotation will get fought for by the other team. There's a little battle at initial balance ends, I feel like, as well. Overall, though, we definitely have a direction of the day so far. So it's, you know, letting the fight happen and then trying to see if the direction will be the strongest is generally, you know, a decent choice.
Well, it looks like the Bears are winning.
Mm-hmm.
Silver's still green, 3%. I was getting some sell signals on Bitcoin as well.
Mm-hmm. I can't get over it. You might get destroyed. The Bears are taking back this push move. Like those are just wise words in trading.
Mm-hmm. Could we get back over, though?
Yeah. We'll see. It's another attempt to break the low. They're definitely all trying right now.
Mm-hmm.
24 minutes to New York lunch, so let's see what they got.
They might continue the trend lower for New York lunch then, if that's the case.
Yeah.
Dang. Yep, there she goes. Even further lower.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What'd they do to Pepsi?
Nothing.
The great Pepsi Coke debate.
Order filled.
Yep.
Aw. So BluSky is Team Coke. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know, BluSky, if we can be friends. I was raised at Pepsi. So what are we going to do about that?
Order filled.
Okay, I had to verify it was you. So this is what I do. If someone sends me a friend request, then I wait until
Target
we're in the same
filled.
room, and then I make sure it's the same person. But I did just now, because that's what that I don't know. You gotta like have some sort of like a double check. For me, I feel like that helps. Because if we're in the same room, then you're a real human at the same place. You know, so many bots out there. But you might have to convert to Pepsi. I'm just kidding. Coke Zero is a great invention. Yeah, the zero calorie products. I mean, don't make it weird, BluSky. No. Aspartame. Yeah. That's the thing about soda, right? It's a mix for me because I was raised in a soda family, but There's a lot of chemicals in that. I trying to back away. It's
I love me some soda pop.
I know. God, see, that's the thing is that's how I was raised, and it's like I also enjoy it. I like the caffeine hit and the fizz, but then also like the nurse and the fact that as I get a little older in life, I'm like trying to adjust to like hold longer, you know? Oh, it's love hate. I am not Texas, I'm Oregon. West Coast. Yeah. Carbonated water and sugar. Now you're just picking on me, Ace. I'm not a hater. To each their own. I get it, and I am more of a proponent of moderation and balance in pretty much all things. So that's the thing. When you don't know, you don't know. I mean, women did all kind of things in the 60s, 70s, 80s when they didn't really understand it. You know. Oh yes, it's breaking. They're breaking the lows.
Yep.
Ooh. Okay, I'm super curious what happens at 6,900 on ES.
Knows.
Yesterday, that 6,900 level was broken and then defended and pushed up from. So we're creeping back at it again on ES. Oh, you guys are funny. On my NQ chart, man, we broke below a larger time frame trend line today again. Another one. Pretty solid break so far. It's a beautiful sound. Target build.
Yep.
That's at my level on ES. Just got tagged. We'll see. Now what?
Exit NQ Nasdaq. This is exit point intraday I4 on the 9s at B4999.
Agreed.
Okay. I concur.
Right. We see what you see.
Yeah.
There's a level there.
You should have a further slide down then.
Yeah, he usually likes to blow them and blow through a bit here at least.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Bears are bossing today.
Yeah, they are. They're living la vida loca.
Hey. Every little bullish attempt has been nope.
Lose another 100 points is what you're thinking, Ja?
Yeah, I think we sunk below a key level here, so the next support is a bit down. I see, more potential too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have the 887 as a level that we bounced, gosh, weeks ago. This momentum down and just now a strong break. I mean, let's sink.
Silver sinking further.
Mm-hmm. Last 50-minute candle on both NQ and ES is a boss. Oh, what does Steve see? Okay, 24,888. Yeah, which I have 24,887. Like the target is there.
Sheesh.
Thanks for sharing, Steve.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know you could hear us.
Oh my gosh.
Began yesterday.
The wall is 600 on QQQ. Yeah, it's a beautiful round number. The market likes to hunt those out. Bank levels and key targets. Round numbers are a solid opportunity if you're heading in the right direction.
Target group CH1 Tier 3 now in play.
All right. Still falling.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Next leg, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's transfer some more money over. Oh,
PMCS.
nice. Congrats.
Tangible
Yeah.
commodity futures G, C, gold, possible points remaining 77 to 111.
Holy moly, those silver just had a massive dump.
Yeah.
Okay.
They both just dropped out there. Gold and silver. Oh, a nice win, Amaro. Dropping. Dropping. Man, there she goes. Bears are the bosses today.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I be try to hold for a while and wah. Yeah, yesterday's low. Yeah, it's right on it. The discrepancy.
Yep, NQ is way more oversold, taking a massive hit.
You way more oversold. Yeah, they're all old, but that's the thing sometimes when one direction is gonna hold the energy, like you just into oversold all day long with the bearish trend day or overbought with the bullish trend day. It's like those indicators are, helpful on rotational days, but on days where the one direction holds, it's like they just can mess you up. Killed it, Steve. Look at that. Woo. That's a beautiful percentage.
Mm-hmm. He nailed it.
Yeah, so yesterday's low. Now it looks like they're trying to defend on ES. We didn't quite get to 24,888 on NQ. Stopped at 925. I mean, a little bounce here. Amaro, he's goals. He's not right now. That's funny. Comparison just creates strife. 60% is solid. Rich, Steve, and Mike traded together. Long turns humbling each other. I'll bet. Dang. That's a good call, RQ. That was a strong bounce. That's the thing with these sync days. That each new level we tag, bounces are a common part of it. So I just recognize that in your system is that you gotta, scale out or whatever you want to do about, seeing when they bounce, because that would be a lot of money on gold to be 60-point bounce in futures. He was like, I was ready. Let's go.
Great job, RQ.
Yeah, dude. Matt would be proud. In a bear fall, you got the bullish bounce. Oh, that's funny, Jada.
Nice, even better.
Free trade, right? Guaranteed trade, and locked in. Hold the risk off.
Equities, S, O, X, S, direction, semiconductor, bear, triple leverage, exchange traded fund, if traded anomaly, can maintain.
RQ, where we're going, we don't need no stinking stops. That's a nice bounce.
Yeah, she's bouncing good here. Go, go, go. I have no mixed feelings, but that was a level to defend. Yesterday's low, we saw a strong bullish buy up to close the day yesterday. And that was from this level. So retesting those buyers today, do they want to defend? What are they going to do? We'll see. The day's range is decent,
Mm-hmm.
It's not like the giantest candle. We've seen some really big ones lately, but it's like a solid, moderate sized candle for the day already. So, like I said before, that's always a factor on if I want to hold. Like, have we really made a decent move? And makes me more cautious on chasing a direction. And that fits with these bulls right now. Oh, come on. Watch your counts, boys. Oh, jeez. Yeah, well, don't show them, Amaro. Don't show them where your levels are. Keep quiet till you're out, right? Keep it locked in. Yeah, man, those wicks will take a person out.
They're tough.
Ooh, BluSky, boss, good job. Was it on the bullish pop? The retracement blast? Okay.
All right, we're on New York lunch now, ladies and gentlemen. What will we do now? This dude is creepy.
Dude is a little creepy plus. But I'm happy about your accounts. That was great.
Yep. I'm battling through the EMAs.
Yeah, that pulled up to the track in here.
Yeah.
Well, today is my longer stream day, but I'm off for the next 2 hours. I gotta manage this baby and move him. But then I will be back for the last 2 hours of New York session today. So come back if you're not still here. Otherwise, just stay and hang.
Most definitely. Hey, thanks, Coach Becky, for stopping by this morning with me. I appreciate you, as always.
Yeah, way to handle it this morning, Riz. It's nice being on here with you.
Same. My pleasure.
Thank you.
The pleasure's all mine.
Yeah. Thanks, man. All right, I'll see you guys later. We'll see if the Bears come back with me. No, just kidding.
See you, Becky. Have a great day.
Thanks.
Well, there goes Becky, and I hope she takes her bearish friends with her, because I would love to see a little upside. I'd love to see a little mean reversion on the market. So we know when to short. Oh my god. Well, she's gone, so that means the Bears are gone. But I'll tell you who's not gone. The rest of our fantastic team. Hey, don't forget, we've got Coach BluSky and Coach Breezy up this evening. That's right. From 6 p.m. all the way to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. For you traders, you guys can catch Coach Breezy up first at 6. And he will be going over trade strategies. And then for those of you looking for trades, we've got our after-hour evening coach, Coach BluSky. That's right. He is our resident gold guru. You know, yeah, he's all about those nuggies. And
Announcements are currently suppressed because the setting exclude dark period is selected.
You want to make sure you
Announcements will resume when dark period concludes in approximately 26 minutes.
Me?
Man, if you wish to enable announcements prior, select the respective announcement group. Then, place your finger on the reader to continue.
Just don't send me a DM. Exactly. That's me, bro. Mind blown. Oh my god, look at that. I might have to get out of my silver position. Oh my god, I probably am. think I should. I don't have a sell order on this. Man, I got the same money for it. Hilarious. Hilarious. All right. So how much of a reversion you think we could get out of this? Can we keep the momentum and try to get over the 9? No, team. I don't know, team. There she goes. She's catching that bid now. I went long at, sorry, wrong chart. I went long at, what, right, 24,983. So I'm in a long right now on NQ. I got my stop in the money right now. I'm hoping that we catch a little bid back up to the upside. I just don't know how long it'll hold for. Let me go take a look at the Russell. Now, Russell's still moving to the upside. We should be good. What's the Dow doing? Dow's doing a little bit of a pullback itself. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, team. Well, we're in the midday session in New York lunch now, 7 minutes into it. Hey, don't forget, we lose a lot of volume at this time of day, so you can find institutional investors stepping out of the market. Mainly retail will be here around this time of day for the next hour. So, make sure you get up, stand up, get yourself a cup of water, fresh cup of coffee, a bagel, because there's a whole lot of trading day left. Don't forget, we got Power Hour today with Coach Matt and Coach Becky coming in. So we'll see if that bear thesis comes back in the latter half of the day, or if we get a bounce. Oh, come on, do it. Do something. There you go. Come on. That leg up. Let's go. This is all we're going to get out of this thing. Sorry, team. Not the best day for me, but I promise I will come back better and stronger tomorrow with some better call outs. Just been a tough day for me as well in the morning session. I really apologize for that. Not giving you guys some better signals for today's session. Okay, now we're getting back over it. Can we get over the 9 though? Yeah, Ja, it's like that some days, right? Some days we win, some days we lose, you know? Hey, thank you, Aaron. Appreciate that. Position. BTC continuing to fall. Looks like bears. Looks like retail traders are going to continue to sell into New York lunch. I was hoping we'd see that push up, but it doesn't look like it's going to be the case. It's like Bitcoin also their downside. There's ES rolling over following NQ. NQ's been the leader today though on the downside push all day. Okay. I like that, Aaron. I'll have to remember that. Thank you much for that. Crazy. Probably won't be until the end of the day that we'll actually see the real move on the market. If it's going to bounce or what it's going to do. Either that, it's just going to consolidate here some more. Look at it, they're already pulling it back. Man, I just got stopped out for nothing. Wow. Tough day. Healing Queen, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. I don't think that's a thing anymore. You maybe RQ or one of the other support folks might be able to answer that question. I unfortunately just don't really know myself. 602. Ooh. Okay, that's a big pop-up question. There you go. Yeah, you can reach out to Rich. He should be able to answer that for you and get you squared away. Oh man. Nice. Congrats, Amaro. Yeah, I was hoping for a bigger mean reversion. I've been waiting for the bounce myself. I'm losing confidence in that reversal, though. right, let's see. EMEs are converging here on the 2. Still at one of my 4-hour supports at 25027. Will we get under it or use that as support to push back up again? The Dow is starting to make a leg up, or it's trying to push back up again. Oh, there goes again. Yeah, that's an ugly rejection right there. Pushed it right well below the 9 again. Yeah, the Dow is holding up better than the overall market, but the Russell is down as well. Oh, it is always ugly. There it goes further down. Paper cuts, tell me about it, bro. Tell me about it. Hands are all cut up already. Hmm. Oh, there you go. Thanks, Rich, for the update on Trade Terminator. Appreciate that. Yep, some of Mike's great tools that he's built out here. I actually knew somebody that was using Trade Terminator for a while. They were having pretty good luck with it. Looks like they're going to push it further down. They're going to let it go. What's ES doing here? Yeah, same thing. Starting to make that next leg down. Silver rejecting again. I already know the story.
Order filled. Exit.
Dang. That was a quick scalp for Steve to the downside real fast. He's killing it over there, I tell you. He's killing it. And get that next pop down. Take out that low. So it looks like. And there she goes. Can you get that aggressive push down, or what are we going to do here? That would make sense. I swear that was less than 3 seconds on that trade, right? That's the cool thing about that. You get that fast move on it. This has been an interesting New York lunch. Got that nice sell. Yeah, the trend was a sell going into New York lunch, holding low. But it looks like it's forming kind of a little W. I mean, it's not a relative equal low, though. That's the only problem with it. We got about 5 more minutes to the bottom of the hour. I think I'll be calling it a wrap there at the bottom of the hour. That should pretty much cover the morning show with us. Again, team. I'm sorry. It's been a challenging day for me myself, but I've always said I'm not the best in a downward market, so it is not my forte selling into the market and stuff. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. We can definitely catch some great trades for tomorrow. Try to make some money. And don't forget, tomorrow we've got Coach Matt's trade psychology mentorship class going on. He's got his trade workshop going on after market close. And this afternoon you can catch Coach Becky and Coach Matt here for Power Hour as well. So look forward to that. Yeah, and if not, I will catch you guys tomorrow for the midday show. We'll see if Mike is not having technical issues tomorrow. If not, I'm more than glad and am available to come back in the morning session. Hopefully I can kill it. We can take some trades together in the morning session. If not, we got the midday. Well, she goes further. She ain't giving it up. Wow. There it goes. There it goes. Wow. Man, they really nuked it there. Those puts just flew. Holy moly. Oh man, that's crazy. Nuke to 88. And there it is.
Exit NQ Nasdaq. This is exit point intraday K1 on the 8s at B4888.
And there you go. Steve took profit on another trade. I'm sure he'll be posting up some profits here in just a few. An insane trade. Wow. Wow. That's incredible.
Wait for spike.
That was a hunt. Yeah. Oh no. We're in that prior day's orb now on ES. Man, those puts exploded. God. Yeah, that was some volume, right? For sure. That was some crazy volume. And there she goes. Wow. Wow, That's incredible. The heat map is heating up. Gold is so disrespectful. Man, NASDAQ has been disrespectful. Didn't let me take a ride on it at all today. Oh, well. Yep. One candle. That's all you need right there. Huh. What a shame. Huh. That's awesome. All right, team. I think with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day on my session with you guys. I hope you guys had a great one again. I appreciate you all. I will see you guys later. Don't forget, you can catch Coach Matt, Coach Becky here for the Power Hour. All righty, team. You all have a great one. Thank you all again for joining me.
Spike.
I will see you all tomorrow. Good luck in the market.